assume this is about the air safety stuff.
I've logged more miles than NASA. I don't care to know the risks.
Well, just so you know, legal's already given the go-ahead.
Fine. You're fired.
Well, what, from the specials unit?
From RCW. Effective immediately. Your job performance in the last month has deteriorated rapidly. That auto show piece was delayed for 24 hours because you lost the tapes.
That was an intern botch-up. It happens.
Not here.
Okay. It wasn't exactly breaking news.
We were caught with our pants down, Jake. The weatherman had to vent for 2 minutes.
Oh, it's a good thing it rained then.
You see, you don't take the job seriously.
So, I have some attitude problems.
You're not a team player, Jake. You can't just shove the humdrum details off on others and go out and seek cheap thrills.
I get the job done.
Your ambitions have far outstripped your abilities.
Learn by doing. Wasn't that your directive?
Within reason, yeah.
Well, why don't you just show me a few examples of some of my amateurish work?
I'm an executive. I'm not a professor. Find some backwater affiliate where you can go use as a playground.
Walking papers. When I take it out of town, I must have crossed a line.
Well, it's best to end it here rather than wait for a disaster.
You know, I've been getting nothing but support and encouragement from people around the station.
That's because you're Tad's brother. They have to be nice to you. But Tad, at least, is a professional. He'll understand.
Well, I think everybody will be very clear on your motives, Chandler.
This isn't personal.
Well, this is about Liza. It's nothing but personal.
So, you want to gossip? The sewing circle just left.
What are you doing? Straightening up for your successor?
We're no rush.
I'm glad to hear it. Because the idea of you and Jake sailing anywhere, let alone off into the sunset, is a complete joke.
Thank you for your support.
Oh, come on, Liza, let's be practical. I mean, in the first place, your nautical expertise has got to be somewhere between Ginger and Mrs. Howell.
You know, it's always something I wanted to try, though.
Yeah, well, that's what scares me. Because it's not a lark for Jake. He's taking this very seriously.
Oh, and I'm taking him for a ride.
A person doesn't change their values overnight.
I've known Jake for months. He's changed me.
Well, I guess it's too bad that your little metamorphosis just happens to coincide with a marriage to Adam.
Knowing Jake, I've realized that I've made some mistakes.
And you're going to reward him with a rebound relationship?
Jake's a big boy. He doesn't need you to save him from my evil clutches.
I'm not saying you're evil, just reckless.
You know, you praised me for the fast, clean break. From Adam? I can't make 2 intelligent decisions in a row?
Liza, my brother is only going to disappoint you.
He hasn't so far.
Wait a minute. Jake is a wonderful person. He's down to earth. He's thoughtful. He's scholarly.
And he's going to make a wonderful doctor.
Yeah, maybe, but he's never going to be a high roller.
That's not what I want.
That's all you've ever wanted.
That's all I've ever been. I don't need to ride on someone's coattails to get that, Tad.
You never.
Jake made me realize that I'm meant to be a lot more than somebody's trophy.
Sounds like great advice. So by all means, use him as a sounding board. Use him as a crutch. Just don't use him.
If I had your track record, I'd worry. But my stats aren't that bad. I've had 1 bad, failed marriage and several flubs.
Jonathan Kinder was a flub?
I deserve to have happiness in my life. And Jake makes me happy.
What does he get out of it?
Ask him.
He's too far gone.
Whoa, you have a high opinion of your brother, don't you?
Let's just say I fooled myself enough to know the signs. He wants a little excitement. You want a little tranquility. That's a phase, not kismet.
Was that so?
Liza, you could never make my brother happy.
Okay, let's just get it out on the table here.
You're risking your severance and ever working in television again at this moment.
I have rights, Chandler.
Rights? Jake, you're a plebe. You're a grunt. You have no rights.
You spied on Liza and me. I bet the FCC would be really interested in hearing about that little thing.
Well, I'm sure the FCC has bigger fish to fry. You're actually Video surveillance is a staple of corporate M.O. right now. I have eyes everywhere.
She's your wife.
She's my station manager. Have you ever been fired before?
No.
No, of course not. You always quit first. Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Go quietly. Bringing my personal life into it is not very dignified.
You have no personal life with Liza.
My personal life is none of your damn business. You're a fool to tangle with me. Consider yourself warned.
Well, I was briefed. Marion once told me that you're like Nero, only without the musical talent.
Marion, you after my mother-in-law, too?
I'm in love with Liza.
You act like you discovered penicillin. Let me temper your enthusiasm, Jake. You're just a passing fancy with Liza. I provide everything she really needs.
Yeah, well, you know, she thought money and clout would do the trick, but it didn't. She wants me. Your little business arrangement fell flat, I guess.
Our business arrangement?
Yeah, she told me a long time ago. You two are teaming up for just a stunt. Publicity, get the revenues up. But she wants a little bit more than being half of a two-headed shark.
It was Liza's idea to get married in the first place.
Yeah.
And believe me, the success of RCW was the farthest thought from her mind. Didn't she tell you?
What? Tell me. What?
Liza only married me to make Tad jealous.
I can't make Jake happy.
You've got nothing in common. You're a workaholic. He's a poet. He wants hearth and home. You want success and power. He's a Brady. You're a Borgia.
Oh, shut up, Tad.
Hey, I'm not saying
Shut
something
up.
you don't already know. Stop fooling yourself and him.
We're going to San Francisco, and we're going to have a wonderful
You're never
life.
going to make it to San Francisco.
Is this another one of your
You're
predictions?
going to jump ship before you're a mile away from the dock. This is Jake's dream, not yours. You're not finished with WRCW or Pine Valley. Stay here.
Well, you think I'm going to be able to keep this job after I divorce Adam?
Absolutely. He's a businessman. He'd have to look long and hard to find himself another assassin.
Is that how you see me?
When did it stop being a compliment? Wait a minute. All I'm saying is that you're brilliant. It's the game. It's what you live for. It's what you're good at. If you want to idle for a while, fine. Be my guest. Dabble in nature. Flirt with Jake. Just do it here. Don't run away. This is your home.
I'm not running away. I'm moving out. I'm tired of the pressures. I'm tired of the stress, the mind games. I want Jake.
For now.
No, forever. When you look at us, all you see are differences. You don't have a clue how much we really are alike.
Come again?
When it comes to the really important things in life, Jake and I want the same thing.
No, I don't.
Yes, it's called love and respect. Sharing a life where the love deepens and gets stronger as time goes by.
Liza, it's me you're talking to. It's Tad. I've known you too long. And I'm sorry, but from everything I've ever seen, I don't think you're capable of loving someone.
Get out of my office.
Let me explain.
I'm not going to have this conversation with you.
The door is
ever.
shut. It's not like I accuse you of being the Wicked Witch of the West,
No,
okay?
you went lower than
It's
that.
hardly your fault. You were raised without it. You were raised without love. Your father was a non-starter. Your mother phoned it in from other men's beds.
Including yours.
I'm not proud of that.
Don't you dare judge me or my parents. I will take my gene pool over the swamp that Opal and Ray came out of any day of the week.
Just like high school. It really takes me back. Somewhere out there, Jenny is laughing
Don't.
her head
Jenny
off.
doesn't
She
have
knew
anything
that
to
to
do with this.
get love, you had to give it, and you hated her for that.
You know, I'll tell you something. In high school, it's better to be feared than to be loved. Take it from me.
We're a hell of a long way from high school.
Yes, we are. I've been a long time away from this godforsaken town. Doesn't time change anything, Tad?
I'm not sure. In some ways, you're exactly the same. You're still absolutely capable of using intimidation to get all the attention and all the respect you didn't get when you were at home.
Maybe I have some of those rough edges because The person that I loved first slept with my mother.
Okay, all right. Okay. Look, Jake. Jake is a man who lives to save people.
He doesn't pity me, Ted. He loves me.
He wants to love you.
But I'm just a shallow, workaholic robot that's not worthy of love. Is that it?
Maybe you should work out some of those rough edges on your own.
Do you trust Jake?
Sure I do.
Did Ruth or Joe send you?
No.
Then why all
my
this?
parents had nothing to do with
I
it.
don't get it. Because when I got engaged to Adam, you came to the country inn. When I was on retreat and you begged me to reconsider. You said, hold out for love. That's what you said to me.
I did.
So then what's with all this? I don't remember you listing off my alleged shortcomings at the end.
You put on quite a show since then. Forgive me for holding a little hope for you.
Hope for me? Or hope for us? Is that what this is all about, Tad? Our very unfinished business? Maybe you can't let go.
Or maybe you haven't listened to a word I said.
No. Gloria Marsh nails Tad and gets herself a prince in the bargain. And what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to sit back, pining away for what might have been?
Where are you getting this?
It's the only subtext I could figure out for this psychobabble. But hold on to your ego, Tad. I don't want you. This isn't about revenge. I'm not going out with Jake to spite you. What Jake and I have together has nothing to do with you. I met a wonderful guy. And he loves me. Dad? Are you the only one who's allowed to start over?
Of course not. But Gloria and I share the same goals and interests. We make sense.
This isn't a competition to see who's Pine Valley's favorite couple is. You know, I don't care if this whole town is shaking their heads in total disbelief. I found something real.
Then why run away?
I'm not.
Why leave? Why? Jake could start his medical career right here in Pine Valley at the university.
What can I say? He left his heart in San Francisco. I will tell you this, though. Your opinion matters to him. Be a gentleman and wish us well.
And if I can't?
Then don't hold out hope, because your opinion doesn't matter that much.
It will never work with Jake. I know it. And deep down, you know it too.
Liza assumed Ted would swoop down and stop the wedding and save her from herself. Because she's had that fantasy since you were in Little League.
So what you tell me, Liza expected Tad to...
Liza has a flair for the drama, you see. As witness, her magnum opus, sinking her talons into you. Revenge can be sweet.
Yeah, I don't buy it. Liza and Tad hit the skids eons ago.
Now, Liza assumed that Gloria was just a passing fancy and that the wedding would serve as a much-needed wake-up call for Tad.
So you were just along for the ride?
Well, it was a publicity bonanza. we were mentioned on Wall Street World.
Yeah, well, you know, if your heart isn't in this marriage, why don't you just give her the divorce?
I intend to.
Okay, good. So why don't you just sign on the dotted line? So I'm getting real tired of circling here.
Well, just as soon as Liza runs out of stall tactics.
Stall. Liza's stalling.
Do you have a problem, a communication problem with Liza? Don't you realize honesty is the basis of any relationship?
This coming from you. Okay.
Well, Liza and I have a perfectly ideal relationship. It would never occur to her to try to lie to me. But if she sees you as an easy mark. You better duck and cover, buddy. Now, I have a conference call I'm expecting any minute. Just turn over your ID to any one of the guards out there.
Well, you can tell security that I'm going to take a few fountain pens, a couple of legal pads, and, oh, yeah, Liza called me.
You having one of those run out of fax paper, can't find your working pen days?
Yeah, if only. So what are you doing? You rushing to the airport?
No, I have time. You know, when I left you alone with Tad, I just thought that he was mildly upset about this relationship. Now he wants to torpedo the boat. You must really get under his skin.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't really care what anyone thinks. Not Tad, not Adam.
Adam?
Yeah, he just fired me.
What did you do?
Well, I didn't really give him just cause until after he canned me. That's when I told him that I loved you.
Well, there's reasons for dismissal. I am his wife.
Yeah, not much longer, though.
Right. It's just he's dragging his feet. Barry Shutter will be able to buy another house when Adam gets done with him.
So, Adam's dragging his feet.
Does that surprise you?
Well, he claims that you're stalling.
Yeah, he would say that, wouldn't he?
There's more. He wanted to tell me the real reason why you married him.
What's that?
To make Tad jealous. But, I know I don't need to say this, but I didn't believe him for a second.
You know how we always said the past isn't very important?
Right. You know, I shouldn't have let Adam get that far with his item.
No, it's true. I did become engaged to Adam to provoke Tad.
What are you saying?
Look, I've wanted Tad since I was a kid. I mean, I could never really let it go. I could never accept that it was over, that there was an end to it.
So, Adam, why did you marry him?
I figured since while I was in it, I would maybe wrestle some sort of a nest egg out of it or something. Look, I pulled one over on Adam, okay? I married him. He didn't even know it hit him.
Okay. So where do I fit into this whole thing?
You've given me back my life. I was looking for financial security, and all of a sudden, all the answers to all my prayers were right there in front of me. I mean, thank God Letitia Barcroft is ready to make me an offer. I mean, she's got an incredible reputation. She's got this hot station, and we're very old friends.
San Francisco, here we come.
Mm-hmm.
We have everything we need.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom line, Janos, 2 days or no deal. Industrialist is a potato farmer. What do they do with those specs? Don't you ever work?
Hello, darling. Oh, it's really thrilling to watch the alpha male.
Stay away while others do. I'm not in the mood for another pitch.
No pictures, darling, no preambles. I know you're a busy man.
Well, then why don't you go away?
Because you need to hear the truth, darling. You don't need lawyers, and you don't need a divorce.
Marion, give it up. This marriage was DOA.
Darling, it breaks my heart to think of you turning your back on this potentially blissful pairing. I didn't even sleep last night trying to think of ways of stopping you from breaking your heart.
Please listen to me. There is no marriage. There never was a marriage. And the sooner Liza is out of my house, the sooner I can divest myself of the sham mother-in-law and go on living my life.
Darling, marrying Liza wasn't a mistake for you or her, and as soon as she comes to her senses, she'll realize that.
We were meant for each other.
Of course you were, darling. You're cut from the same sexy corporate cloth. You're the ultimate power couple. And Liza is this close to telling you her real feelings.
Liza is in San Francisco applying for another station manager's job.
She is what? Oh, no, darling. That's just a tactic. You know, she's still playing hardball.
Marion, your free ride is over. I am running my life. Liza is running her life.
You are about to become a very unhappy man, Adam.
Why? Because I'm getting rid of one woman I detest and a house guest from hell?
You don't detest Liza. And you can go on denying it to your dying day, Adam Chandler. But I know that you truly care about my daughter.
So I walked.
With a happy settlement, I hope.
No, I got to keep the engagement ring and my clothes.
No mutual funds, no real estate?
I don't need them.
You can't be serious. Get back there and take Chandler to the cleaners.
I just want to move on. Get on with my life.
Well, I can't blame you on that score. Living with Adam Chandler can't be a picnic.
No, he has his way of doing things, and I have mine.
And never the twain shall meet? You're very kind. Don't make me wait for the tabloids to get the real skinny.
Look, when the divorce is final, you and I will go for drinks, and we will dish. In the meantime, I want out of WRCW.
And I have a very slot for you. In a couple of months, the station manager's job is yours. Oh, we'll finalize salary terms and duties, but that shouldn't present any problem.
Just like that.
Just like that. Unless you're looking for a fatter deal than you had at RCW. Do we have a deal?
Yes, we do.
I'm sorry as I can be, but legal tells me that our station manager at WPBL has reversed his decision. He's staying. And his lawyer's no slouch. They chiseled his original contract in granite. The man's on board till fall of '99.
This can't be. Letitia, you promised.
Sweetheart, I know. I feel dreadful. I was certain Herb was gone. Now my hands are tied. I'm sorry, but if something else comes up, I'll call.
But something doesn't strike 12 here.
It's a crazy business. What else can I say except I'm sorry?
Not as sorry as I am.
Hey! You're back home so soon.
Well, it was either do that, jump on a plane, or crumble into a million pieces on a Santa Monica freeway.
Don't do that. Freeway's congested enough. Oh, come on. Don't let it get you down. There's plenty of jobs. Thousands of jobs. And you have all the experience you need. The world is your oyster.
No, I don't think you understand. I don't think there's going to be a place anytime for Liza Colby.
Oh, come on. This doom and gloom. Maybe not in San Francisco, but there's always, like, L.A. and San Diego, Seattle.
No, just stop it, okay? There's not anywhere for me, all right? I am persona non grata in the TV land. Adam Chandler is making sure that I don't work in this business ever again. I mean, I'm being blackballed. Not that I had any illusion about honor in TV land, but I mean, it was so incredibly blatant. You know, I thought it was just a fluke, you know, that the first offer got ripped off the table, but then the second offer got ripped off the table. And I started to get a little scared.
No, don't get scared. Your reputation is solid, Liza.
No, solid dirt. I mean, I should have gotten it after the dozen unreturned phone calls. I mean, these are people, famine, flood, earthquake. They return my phone calls in 10 minutes. These people are all of a sudden out of town visiting dying relatives. Stations who have been dangling jobs and perks in front of me for years are all of a sudden having job freezes.
Adam doesn't rule the world.
Close enough. I mean, I'm dead meat. I'm nothing but a maggot.
Oh, but you're getting paranoid.
Years of hard work are being erased from a morning of phone calls from Adam Chandler.
But you can't just erase years of hard work. I mean, look at what you've done. The ratings, the instinct you have for these stories that sell airtime, somebody's going to see that. That means something. They're going to remember it. They're going to thumb their nose at Adam.
Uh-huh. Remember Hollywood and the McCarthy hearings? The blacklist is alive.
No, I don't believe that.
He is not going to stop. He is not going to stop until I'm completely washed up.
Liza, look, things look dark this minute, but it's not over. You're gonna find a job.
You don't understand.
I do understand. We're gonna make it. Okay?
No, the past, the future, everything I've clawed and I've scraped for. I mean, I used to serve coffee to jerks who didn't know the difference between a story and a bagel. It's all gone. It's up in smoke.
Come on, you knew he wouldn't lie down. You knew he was gonna try to get back at you.
Yeah, but this? I mean, this is unforgivable.
You don't want to walk away from this, do you?
Adam can't do this to me.
Time out. Liza, you're fighting this thing on two fronts.
What are you talking about?
Well, you want to get away from Adam and this mess of a marriage you concocted with him, but now all of a sudden he's pushed you too far, so you clicked into this revenge mode. You want to blow him out of the water. You don't want to leave Pine Valley until after you've won the last battle with him. Right, that's what it is, isn't it? That's what's eating you up. That's what it is, isn't it? Adam slugged you in your ego, and then you're out for blood, right?
He is obliterating everything that I've created. It's like my name is being sanded off the pyramids, like I don't even exist.
You're mad. I mean, you're furious. Okay, but what's this going to do? I mean, you can unleash this on Adam. What does that get you?
I get to feel better.
For how long? Look, just sit down. Listen to me. You know, there's another way you can go with this, another direction. Just trade it all in, all that stuff. The television, the power lunches, the stress, the competitions. Trade all that junk that's empty for something that, I don't know, that feeds your soul.
So we start over.
Take a deep breath and remember what counts in this world. Okay?
You really are the most amazing person I've ever met. You're so positive, and I mean, you say these things, and I really mean it. It's almost like everything is possible.
It is. It is.
We live on love.
I am an optimist. I'm not a fool.
Yeah.
Listen, you are such an accomplished woman. You know that. And you're going to get a job in your field. That's not going to be a problem. Or anything else you want to try. And I'm going to get through school, and we're going to make it. You have to believe that.
And it's that easy.
It's that easy. And it doesn't matter. It's that easy. It will happen. Starting tonight, you will meet me at the inn, and we're going to be free of Adam, all your junk in your old life. We're going to begin our life together. Let's stay up tonight, talk, hold each other, make love until the sun comes up.
You really think we can do this?
I have waited a long time for you to get rid of Adam Chandler. I'm going to make this work.
Get out of town, but first I've got to get the divorce settlement, get Adam to sign it, because I'm going to nail it to his forehead.
Go for it.
I want to get this whole divorce entanglement thing out of our lives. I'm going to get him to sign it. No more talking, no more bargaining. It's got to be over.
He will sign, won't he?
Oh, don't worry. And then I'm going to jump in the car. I'm going to put the top down. I don't care if it's raining or hailing or pelting. And I'm going to meet you at the end. We're going to be together.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, we can start our lives where we started our lives.
When we first met.
It's where we first kissed.
I can't wait to hold you, fall asleep with you in my arms, wake up with you in my arms.
That's so good.
Hurry. Can't wait. Damn, they're so close.
No, he's not getting that paper signed.
More minutes.
I'm not going to start some minutes.
I don't want you going back to that house. Please tell me you're not going. I hate you even in the same room with that guy.
I used to stuff like Linda's anyway.
Well, Linda, she's got the papers all drawn up, right? Right?
Ready and waiting.
It's like me. I don't want to let you go.
Look, it's not easy to leave. But the next time we're together,
It'll be for the rest of our lives. Right?
I'm leaving.
Bye.